Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the broadcast. I'm back after like 3 weeks of break for casting because I'm really bad at schedules and things, but I'm back now because I saw somebody on Reddit wanted me to cast a game, so I was like, you know what, that sounds kind of cool and really, really hyperbolic, so I will cast that as soon as TI4 stuff is done and, you know, I play games of my own and play solo queue and almost lose solo queue and then try to keep my team from throwing solo queue. But I'm here now and I'm casting this game. It's like 3 months old apparently, so I had to download a replay file and put it in, and I'm all excited and hyped up, and it's also like, like 2 a.m. in the morning, but there's hype to be had, and this game is apparently really intense. So, user, whatever the crap your name was, if this game sucks, I will find you, and I will kill you. Little bit. So we're just gonna speak. Oh, does this work retroactively? So the new TI4 pick screen apparently works in the past just a little bit because it is now. I haven't posted any videos of me casting the pick stages of games, but gosh darn it, I am just terrible at it. I'm awful at this part of the game. It's don't ever have me pick heroes for your team, because I'll pick the most obvious and
5 seconds remaining.
most easily counterable draft ever, and the one least
Team
with the least amount of synergy. But I can tell you when your draft is bad some of the times if you're only playing on my team and I feel like flaming you. So we're just gonna forward this just a little bit, just at 2x speed. Bounty Hunter, Mirana, Bounty Hunter first ban by the Dire.
Remaining.
Mirana first ban by the Radiant. That's a pretty normal one. Then Vengeful Spirit, interesting. 3 months ago, was that after the Vengeful Spirit change? I have no idea. So we're gonna just continue on. Invoker, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just banning meta heroes. I don't think there's any specific idea behind these. So it's a Nature's Prophet and a Chaos Knight. I could see the Bounty Hunter. I can see the purpose behind that now. A Nature's Prophet could pick him off. Kind of a counter, more or less. CK, that's been a while since I've seen one of those. At least in the popular Dota 2 scene. So CK, IO, the combination that was popular before the Tiny Wisp combo was popular, and that was after the Tiny Wisp combo was popular, and it's a weird circle that keeps going around and around. Enigma and Nature's Prophet so far picked up by the Dire side here, and then we'll be sitting on the CK and IO while we're waiting for the next set of bans. That means that the Nature's Prophet is going to the offlane, the Enigma in the jungle. Pretty simple stuff. Clinks. They really, you don't want to play against heroes that are like assassins against Nature's Prophet. Heroes that get silences. When we get to Orchid, so when we get silence on him. Heroes that are invisible, they can track him, so he wants to get a Shadow Blade. And Bloodseeker can see him. They are banning a lot of heroes for specific Nature's Prophet. We'll see the next pick here. It's Keeper of the Light. Then we'll have a Chen. That is a lot of jungle. Holy crap. That is a lot of jungle. I should have it known that I have no idea who the guy that posted this game was in the game or which team was his, so no idea whatsoever. But that is a lot of jungle heroes, because Enigma likes to jungle. Nature's Prophet can jungle. I do prefer him to lane, though, in my games, and Chen should jungle. So does that mean they're going to see an Enigma mid, Nature's Prophet off lane, and Chen in the jungle? Holy crap! What are they doing? Guys, you've officially trolled me. Good job. Let's all pack up our bags and go home now, because this is the weirdest draft I have ever seen. Are you doing the five-man jungle jam? Because I've seen that video, and this is how you do it. Similar to how you do it.
Radiant team pick.
Radiant, more sensible picks in the end. Pudge for middle, normal picks. I don't know. Keeper of the Light in the off lane with these guys in the thing. I guess this would be a Naga Keeper off lane. Something like that. So hopefully
5 seconds
that's
remaining.
a little weird. But who's the fifth jungler
time.
that the dire side are gonna pull out of their butt this time? Because this is bizarre. I can see these purposes now. They don't want to play against assassin heroes. Lone druid. Yep, that makes sense. I buy that. I'm gonna put money on the dire team being the guys that posted the game. All right, free cam. No, I turned it into free cam. What the heck?
Prepare for battle.
What the heck? There we go. I guess it doesn't work if you select it beforehand. Alright, so we'll see the dire side moving out really fast. This feels like a very early Roshan attempt, because they have, oh my goodness, they have 2 Basilius, 3 Basilius, 3 Basilius. Very nice, much stack. Alright, we've got some light flame coming out here from the Radiant side. Oh man, I got used to. Wow, this is weird. Keep zooming out way too far. Yep, they're doing an early Roshan. I'm not sure what the purpose is of having this many early Roshan guys, but they're doing it. Wisp, only one that suspects this is a possibility, coming in to check, but he's got nothing or no one to tether to, so he's got to be kind of careful. But now that his team's come in, Pudge saying the obvious thing, but he's so far away, it's going to be a 4v5. Only the bear's really low. Ooh, big keeper blast coming over. Naga coming in. There's the wave.
Time to get
The
angry with each other.
Riptide? What is that? Dang, it is Riptide. We win. They canceled the thing. Oh, first blood on the Enigma. CK now is level 2. And the Keeper of the Light. Oh, one blast over. That's going to kill the Lone Druid, and my gosh, I am really slow. That's Nature's Prophet down 3-1 so far. Are we going to get any more trades? CK playing kind of aggressive, but he can because this Enchantress is really, really low and only has 1 level untouchable. They'll fall 4-1. Radiant over the dire side. That is a huge swing of gold into the Radiant side, and that is not how you want to start off. The dire side is going to need to put some serious work in to make sure they don't lose every single one of these lanes now, because the Keeper of the Light is level 3 at 50 seconds in the game. Okay, the CK, the carry, no, I think he got first blood. Yeah, CK got first blood, so he got a big infusion of gold and is level 2 starting off, while these guys are all still level 1 because there was only 1 kill on it, and only 2 heroes got XP for it. Should probably... There we go. Show the current level. They're trying again. They are very determined to get this done. Not level 3 Nagasarian coming in, and level 2 Pudge coming in. He has hook. He can fight now. And the dire side have like no hope in another fight because the Keeper of the Light is here. Another wave over. That's gonna miss everything. Oh, just almost hits Lone Druid. Auto attacks coming out. There's the hook. Looks like it'll be the Enchantress going down. She has the mana drain on her, but she has a bunch of mana and she's not using it because she has a passive first. So she'll fall. Bears trying to get out. They are incredibly committed to this. Oh my goodness, if the dire side win this game, I don't know. I'm not gonna say eat a shoe because that's tired and nobody likes that joke, really. I mean, come on. CK getting the kill on the Enigma as he was really low in the middle lane. That was pretty obvious because the Chakra Magic was pretty soon to come out. Oh my goodness, why are they walking back in? Like, I guess they just really wanted to do a gimmicky, that's the word. Yeah. Stop Roshing. I guess they aren't a 5-man stack. They just convinced them to do a 5-man strat. Best game ever. But due to all the damage that came out from the dire side, it looks like the Radiant will be able to pick up a pretty simple Roshan here. OCK getting really low, but dire being no one on the dire side being close enough to capitalize on it at all. Oh, I'm moving for the particle ball. Disappears again. That'll be the normal view for now. It looks like there's 2 mid. 2 mid. screw normal laning because they went five-man Roshan, 5-man Roshan at the beginning of the game. So screw your normal laning. We're gonna throw 2 heroes mid because that's a smart idea. The entirety. This is ridiculous. The entirety. Okay, I can't say that now, but I almost could have if I wasn't so bad at speaking. But almost the entirety of the Dire team is level 1 at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Only now have 2 of them picked up a level 2. Everyone on the Radiant side is a higher level than them. Okay, most of the Dire finally picking up level 2 now, but this is at 4 minutes in the game. This is a huge disadvantage. 3k XP at 4 minutes. That's almost 1,000 XP per minute at minute 4. You don't usually see like that sort of thing until super stomping at like 13 to 15 minutes in the game. This is a huge, one ball, there we go. Looks like the Coddle will take it, and the Lone Druid, just one auto attack coming off, but the wave, just barely misses few units. Nature's Prophet tries to come in, help out, but he's not gonna give up. The push is real, the push is strong, and I just noticed they haven't bought a courier yet, so that's cool too. Oh my goodness, Roche. They want to go back. They have their gimmick, they know what it is, and they want to do Roche. Oh man, are they gonna do a 10-man Roche? Because that would be kind of funny. I really should stop picking up games from from Reddit. It just gets these really gimmicky games that are, while entertaining to watch, are not good representations of actual games. This is hilarious and absolutely absurd, but not a real game. Okay, anybody watching this is not a real thing. If you want to play for real, do ranked. Well, I thought Captain's Mode was real enough, but Keeper of the Light, not buying any of this joke thing, and we'll just do a little harass there. So yeah, okay, I'll just take that as a note from here on out. If this isn't a real game, so items really don't matter, apart from the fact that most everyone is buying real items. A little weird that this was okay. I could talk about this. The Radiant side was expecting to play this in a real manner. The Radiant side was expecting to play this in a real manner, and their lanes were actually pretty interesting. Because it was the CK-IO, it looked like the CK-IO Keeper of the Light tri-lane, though it could have been the Keeper of the Light Pudge dual off lane. That could have worked, and that is actually pretty cool. I like the idea of that combo, the Keeper of the Light and the Pudge. You could spam hook without having to get bottle because of the chakra magic. That's a very cool idea that I can't believe I haven't thought of before. I know Pudge, you usually see Pudge mid and only mid, but the fact is that that could work in the same way that having a PL Coddle lane is good because you have a good, a very strong single target nuke. And if you hit him with the hook under the wave, I mean, you can almost guarantee a light. Oh my goodness, I kind of wish I could disable that. You could almost guarantee an illuminate if you hit the hook. So that's a lot of burst damage. So that dual lane, I'm surprised I haven't seen that played around with before because that actually has some merit to it. More so than at first glance, I think. And then the Naga Siren mid, which, as I mentioned, this was 3 months ago, and this was after Arteezy was playing a bunch of Naga mid before he picked up PA mid, mostly. So that was just a flavor of the month sort of thing. You can do it. It obviously can work. This situation is not a good example of it. So I'm just going to talk about, I don't know, things now. So I really do like the strat. For the Radiant side, the CK IO lane is a little obvious because everyone's seen it and everyone knows how to react to it. Or you only need to be fooled by a CK IO dual lane once, and then you know what to expect from there on out. So that's kind of interesting that make that obvious, but I still can't get over the fact how you know, how genius the Pudge Cowling is. I would have to say I want to try that with because you can get a lot of kills that way, and going against. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like these guys hadn't had like a certain idea of what to do, and this team was just like, LOL, pick junglers / Roshan killers, which they really shouldn't have picked this many summoners. They should have picked like.
Dire's middle tower
I mean,
is under
if threw a Wraith King in there, that would have like added a better glue to the team because this is early summoners. There you see a black hole coming off up here. Not much is going to be able to happen because everyone is super low in levels on the Dire team, and it looks like Enigma's the only one with actual XP this game. Be gone. So that's just a little disable, not a big deal. It's cool. Keeper of the Light, as I've kind of noticed, has just been kind of screwing around trying to get pickoffs because he's like stinking level 6 over, like he's like 2 or 3 levels above almost everyone on the Dire side. The game has normalized now for the most part. A lot of rotations from heroes that normally wouldn't get it all. Wave coming out just clips him on the edge, just barely clips him. That was beautiful Illuminate. Oh, I don't think that I should have hit, but just on the edge of it. Very nice.
We're detecting high levels of
So everyone is kind of normalized now, apart from the trash talking and some of these crazy rotations. Nature's Prophet's been cliff jungling, and by golly, I hope he doesn't buy. Okay, he didn't. He didn't. Good job, Nature's Prophet. You did not buy Midas at 10 minutes in the game, or would have been 15-ish minutes in the game at this rate. But you do get like 5 cool points reduced because you're cliff jungling, even though you clearly have the right build to do normal jungle. He just doesn't want to share with Chen and Enchantress. And he doesn't feel confident enough to walk and do it. Man, this camera angle. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love the extended. This is a little much, but let's see. This is normal, right? Yeah, this is good. I like this for viewing. So, the only sort of late game hero that the Dire side have is Lone Druid, and he is, I think, doing almost the worst. Let's see, XP per minute. No, last hits. Yeah, he's doing almost the worst out of everyone. So, and Enigma's currently doing the best. This is bizarre. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Nagasiren rushing a Radiance, without a doubt. She got her boots, she got her boots, she got her bottle, and she got 2,600 gold in the bank, and we'll be getting there. Glad that she bought basic survivability items beforehand. Too often have I seen somebody rush a huge big item like Radiance or I guess Blink Dagger. I've seen sometimes, and they don't get brown boots first. Anybody out there that doesn't know, brown boots, you must buy them. It is important because movement speed is insanely important in Dota. And if you don't have that movement speed, it can guarantee your deaths, 9 times out of 10. More so than having any other item would. I'm looking at you, people that buy the energy booster before arcanes first. That does nothing to keep you alive. At all. Nothing. And boots would help you infinitely. Well, as we noticed, the Dire side did try to go back for Roshan because they kind of have a hard-on for killing Rosh here. And Radiant, no, they have a ward here. They're going to see this crap, and I'll kill the Nature's Prophet in the meantime, and he'll just be like, yo, screw you guys, I'm going to go cliff jungle, because I don't have boots. No boots! It does look like finally that the Dire side, my goodness. The Radiant side is strong enough to kill Rosh. They might need a little bit more regen than this, though, and this could be really bad if the Dire decide to rotate in, but I guess, that super long disable, super long disable will definitely help them out. Just gotta make sure you're trading who's getting harassed the most, or harassed. My goodness. Well, CK has his armlet, so that's gonna be huge boost in DPS and survivability for him. Oh, he's just gotta be careful to toggle it while Roche is attacking him. Naga will end up taking the Aegis of the Immortal, and she will be, what the heck is the? She'll be 300 gold away from it. 300 gold away from getting the Sacred Relic, and one step closer to getting her Radiance. Guessing she'll probably get it around 18-ish minutes. The recipe is about 1200 if I remember correctly, so it's a pretty solid thing, but the Sacred Relic is definitely the part you want to get first. Nature's Prophet, without a doubt, it should die here. He's gonna TP now. Pudge is right here. Oh, there's the Illuminate. That's a blast. And it's one auto attack. Oh, his ultimate comes around, gets the auto attack damage on him. Oh my goodness. Woo! That was some sick plays. And he survived when he shouldn't have. That son of a gun, better by boots still. Better by boots next. Otherwise, I'm going to choke somebody. But the lone druid, seeing the success of his teammates, decides to try to leech off of him, and now tries to. Oh my goodness, the micro might kill him. Micro might kill him. But no, he's gonna make it away. CK, you just had to chase. You're so much faster than him. Oh, Necrobook coming in. There's a bunch of minions here. It's a stun coming out. A lot of attack speed. Armlet, one more hit. That's gonna be it. And these Necro creeps don't do a whole lot by themselves. Level 1. He's not gonna have any mana here, but oh, the armlet toggle was so close. We're gonna see some mana come back out, and he'll end up being okay because the mana burn, because of the that creep is. These creeps are all labeled incorrectly. Except that one. Oh, that's going to be a tether back to base to make sure these creeps don't murder the carry, sort of relocate. And it does look like the Enigma is feeling rather betrayed because the Pudge did, in fact, kill him.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Yeah, we'll see a fallout here over the two bromance. Over the bromance between the Pudge and the Enigma. I'm imagining some fairly entertaining hijinks. As the Chen has stolen a melee creep and is microing back and forth in a spot because he doesn't want to block camps.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I would have said that the Radiant had it without a shadow of a doubt early on, and they are still leading decently. But the fact is that things are getting a little bit back to normal now. Like, as I mentioned, Dire Side is definitely behind in gold and XP, but they have heroes that only need a certain level of farm to be really dangerous. And when a Naga goes this like kind of greedy build, if you don't get it fast, you're not gonna. I mean, it's not going to be much help. But once she does get this, and I'll be honest, she's not much use now, but once she does get this, it'll be kind of a big deal. So, let's see. I do want to know. Oh, it's 1350. I was kind of close. There's the tether. There's the tether relocate coming in. The Wisp will immediately evaporate. Pudge hooks the Enigma, and it is a lone CK here against 4 enemy heroes. And I thought that might have been a good idea, but that hook, my gosh, that relocate was pretty bad. In the middle of all of them, it looked like that he got kind of wrecked with the bear, and just the auto attack damage. He doesn't have much in terms of survivability. He's got a magic wand, and he didn't even get a chance to pop it. So, my gosh, they're gonna do it, aren't they? The team Zoo is going to beat this because the Radiant side didn't push their advantage when they had the opportunity. Awesome. Awesome. Well, not to mention the fact that the Dire side still has yet to buy a courier of any sorts. Who needs to pick up items, guys? I mean, No. You don't need it. Who needs it? That's crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. Well, a keeper will be trying to keep back the push here. The tower does go down, but the CK looked like he wanted to position himself into it. There's a 4-second stun coming out on him. Naga's coming in. She has the Sacred Relic. She didn't actually get a chance to buy the recipe because she died before she had a chance to get it. Riptide dealing a lot of damage. That'll be the Chen falling. And will we see any more stuns coming out from CK? He's missing 6 mana, but there's a mana drain coming out from the Nature's Prophet. He did use the... Gosh, I need to learn skill names. The Chaos Rift, I think. The Reality Rift. Close. Close. And that'll be 3 dead on the Dire side for absolutely 0 on the Radiant. This is what I was more expecting. Nigma, Blink Dagger, blinks in, gets the amazing 3-hero Black Hole, and there's 0 damage to follow it up because his only teammate was the Enchantress that was standing back here. So, not sure what he was expecting. It's not like Black Hole is known for its large amount of damage, just for its decent amount of damage.
Tower has fallen.
I don't know. This is some serious like counter throw gaming stuff, man. This is some serious. I throw some, then you throw some, and then you throw me. Then then I throw you back. These guys are playing catch basically at this point, and without any real purpose to it, as the Radiant side such a gold lead. Well, had such a gold lead at one point that they could have just held on to it, but they didn't punish the crazy strat as hard as they could. They obviously, I mean, they seriously won the early team fight near Roche, but when that broke up and then went back to laning, they let the Enchantress and the Chen and the Cliff jungling Nature's Prophet all get away with doing that for like 6 minutes. And jungling isn't exactly the most profitable sort of endeavor, but 6 minutes of free XP and gold, you're gonna get more than you would when you're against these uber leveled enemy team like this. And it looks like another team fight will come out in the mid lane, as I've been watching for the last minute, and things have been happening. It looks like it'll be a 4 for 2 because the Naga just respawned. And CK tries to get away with his ulti, but tries to at least get a pick off. But instead, the micro team wipe, as Io said, the team wipe will be for 3 heroes. I think it was those 3 at there: Chen, Enchantress, and Lone Druid. But wow, CK giving up. CK. Not sure if this is just one insanely dedicated. Oh my, one thing at a time. Not sure if he's just insanely dedicated to the joke, but okay, no, he's just insanely dedicated to the joke. DC, come back, it's all cool. So yes, what I was losing my mind about, Nature's Prophet rushed Necro 3 without getting any boots whatsoever. No brown boots whatsoever. 295 move speed. This guy is literally just teleporting everywhere, and I despise that it's kind of working. This stupid enemy team isn't like punishing them. They're not. I mean, you have Pudge, CK, and Io. You need to be getting a lot more kills at this stage in the game. Especially with that level of early game advantage. These guys need to be getting a lot more. This Pudge he wasn't in as much of the Roshan fights as the rest of his team, but he still had a level advantage. He still got free farm even from his lane because of the odd agreement. We'll be seeing a missed hook. I guess he got a creep or something, because I don't see how you can miss anything out of that gaggle of things. Are they? No, they're not all rushing Necro books. So it's just a zoo strat. Oh, Coddle Blast will be nullified by the Naga Siren. There's the Riptide's coming out. They have the illusions up, and the Radiance is doing quite a bit, but there's the black hole. They walked into it. I'm not sure what they expected. Second Call Blast coming out. It'll wave over them. CK staying alive with the armlet. Bear trying to chase him. He will fall down there in the end, almost certainly. Oh, I can see armlet toggles out of it. And that'll be the Nature's Prophet. First one to fall. And now the Coddle is taken over by the Zoo. Pudge picking up the Chen. He did his job. He healed his teammates. He used mech. That was all he needed to do. Three of the Dire are still up, and the Bear is still there. Enigma still has Blink Dagger, still has the Malefice, and Enchantress is still there dealing damage with Impetus. So, Naga might be in a bit of jam here. The Radiance Burn is doing its job, but the Bear can dive, and the Bear is going to pay for its sins. Riptide for damage, and you should be able to get him. There we go. Auto attacks, and yeah, there we go. Bearman falling down. This will be a 4-man kill. The Enchantress did fall in the end of the Pudge. They are tossing that baseball back and forth. Easy game, easy rares, easy prediction on who's going to win this game. Obviously, isn't it easy, guys? So easy. So easy for something or another. There's a guy that names from I can remember so many acronyms. Boots of Speed on Nature's Prophet. Finally, GG. That's it. You know, Nature's Prophet. You know, they win. They all have the move speed item now. Look at it. See, we got boots, and boots. Happy. That's all I ask for, guys. All I ask for. You get move speed before 24 minutes in the game. That's all I ask for. That's it. Ignoring my rantings, the Naga Siren is actually doing... The Radiance timing was a little bit slower than it should have been due to that really terrible team fight up in this area over here. But it's now keeping the lanes well pushed out, and it will help quite a bit with the Zoo kind of push that the Dire team has, as it will be doing constant damage to everyone, not really affected by how many people are in the area. So that's very effective against these large push strats. The only problem is you can't just go in expecting to win a fight just with the Radiance alone. She's gonna need to get Manta probably next. I'm an idiot. Is that next item you get on Naga? I don't know. I think it's Manta, or Diffusal Blade. You know what? I have no idea.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What the crap?
Radiant's middle
What the
tower
crap,
is under
brain?
attack.
So, it just goes to show you, my crappy item choices follow my crappy casting. But at the least, I can hope this is mildly entertaining. If not at the game, at the fact that I am stumbling over myself to freaking cast this. So,
Dire's bottom tower
yay
is under
that.
Radiant's top
Zoo's
tower
pushing
is
back
under
in.
attack.
This tier 3 tower almost certainly gone. They have no fortification. They're gonna have to rotate now to make sure these racks don't go down. And it's already too late. That is the melee barracks. Should go down. They just gotta focus it a little bit more. No, he sent the creeps there, but it'll get down anyway. It's okay. The fortification wasn't there. The Zoo is still here, still doing damage, still consuming. That'll be the melee barracks, and that'll be a racks free, basically, because the Dire side is playing Zoo rats. So, Nagasong coming out. Black Hole on the turnaround. No follow-up. He understands that. That isn't a disable, so that won't stop the Black Hole. It'll eventually fall, and the Enigma hopefully secures the escape of his Chen. But the Chen decides to take the wonkiest path middle possible because of the relocate, and it looks like he will still fall in the end. So a completely wasted Black Hole, but it was kind of cool nonetheless to figure out that blinding light doesn't actually disable things. So that was kind of cool.
Leaving so soon.
The IO fell. Relocated back. Gotcha. Relocated back. They knew where IO was gonna be, so they just set up the spot. This game has gotten a lot closer than it should have been. The Radiant team had an early game advantage, but they didn't capitalize on it. I'm just gonna copy my one thing if anything. I have no doubt that the Radiant team is beating themselves up over it, but they've lost almost all of the traction and then some due to missing the racks. And CK will stumble in onto Roche, but he can do by himself, and the relocate isn't out. Hook on the bear, but not ideal hook target. Lone Druid taking the Aegis of the Immortal. Not sure it's a smart move. Might have been better on somebody that actually does things like Enchantress. Because Lone Druid only got Vlad's and Phase Boots on his bear, basically. Oh! Excuse me! We're going for the super late Radiance push. He has a Sacred Relic now. And now that bear will be hitting a little bit harder. Hook coming out here onto the Enchantress, heals, trying to save her, and actually doing quite a good job. We just need, yep, there we go, last tick, and that'll be the Pudge to fall due to the blink stinking Lone Druid. Not enough damage to take over the Enchantress with that heal. She's got level 4 of it, and that is an insane amount of heal. That is, the way it works, in case anybody doesn't know, is you get a set amount of heal for a number of seconds per wisp. That's the little glowy balls around Enchantress, little balls around Enchantress when she casts it, and those will attach onto other units when around you. So if you're the only unit there, you'll get all of the wisps. Now they change this per level, as you can see here. Wisps 3, 5, 7, and 9. Levels 1 through 4. With 9 wisps, you get 90 HP per second if you're all alone. So you can all see. You see all of the wisps here. If you're standing next to anyone, they get split half and half, up to, I think if there's, yeah, units with full HP will not be selected for heal. That's why I figured. So that's 90 HP per second, and when it's Pudge dealing damage just with the Rot, which, actually, that looks like it should have been enough, with the Rot to overcome it, but I guess it was some... I guess it was the magic reduction, and maybe a heal of some sort. But he will get his revenge now. Pudge gets the kill on the Enchantress, but the Radiant team is kind of cleaning up here on the back end. Keeper of the Light has disconnected in the middle of the fight because he died. I just caught that now. Very smart, guys. I'm very smart. Trust me. And there goes the Lone Druid. The Aegis of the Immortal popped. Pudge here, looking for the hit. Yeah, gets the hero on the thing, and CK, being a man, getting the kill with. No, he didn't. Pudge got it. It really looked like that was gonna get the last hit with the Chaos Bolt. Well, Nature's Prophet coming in the back here, dodges the hook, hoping to clean up a little bit better than he did, and he'll have Boots of Travel out here in just a second. But Pudge should have seen that, I think. No, he's going to get super greedy and basically thread the needle between the entire Dire team, or Radiant team. There's one disable, second disable, and that is really stupid Nature's Prophet getting punished yet again. Oh boy. You guys are going to kill... Wait, did I just see that right? It's going to be... You guys are going to kill me with these freaking throws, counter throws, counter throws, counter throw games. The Coddle is very dedicated to the DC joke, and I'd go as far to say that he is so dedicated that he will just not come back. So that'll be the Radiant down hero, and gosh darn it, I think it is very difficult for the Radiant side to last in the long term due to that. The Coddle Blast is a huge factor in these counter pushes to keep the zoo from murdering all of their towers. It is a huge AoE, large damage nuke that is easily aimed at slow-moving masses, i.e. the zoo, that is summoned every time that the Dire team tries to push anywhere. So that is a huge component of counter pushes, and the Naga alone isn't going to be able to win this. And CK, Wisp, and Pudge got like no AoE lane clearance, no AoE nuke. The Naga is their best bet now, and the Coddle was kind of the other thing holding it together. Riptide and Radiance aren't gonna help this. They have to win fights, but there's just too much for this. There's too much for the CK to focus. Look at all these summons. This is insane, and this is the definition of a Zeus strat, and it's really entertaining to see it work. The last Impetus misses to get the final takeover, but the Radiance on the Spirit Bearer actually burns faster than the Naga can deal herself. Buyback comes out. This really should be the win here. I don't... Fire team, if you throw this game from this point on, I will have to kill you, because you have this game. You have this game right now. Don't you screw it up, Dire Team. I'm counting on you. I would like to go to sleep soon, and this time bar it lies to me. It's telling me you don't push to end here. It's telling me you back up and you don't do anything, Dire Team. It's telling me that 2 of your team die and that the Nature's Prophet is gonna feed some more now. It's telling me to scream. Well, thanks to stupidity and no, just stupidity. Thanks to stupidity, the Dire Team will completely throw the win that they had in the bag. Mark it, 34 minutes. Dire Team could have won if it wasn't stupid. They had a bunch of creeps. Their necros were coming off cooldown shortly. If I was looking at everything correctly, the Spirit Bear and the Lone Druid were at full HP. That Radiance burn was doing quite a bit of damage, and all they had to do was like make sure that they didn't totally just get picked off one by one. And as they were running away, the Enigma decided to jump back and I'll get them, but Black Hole with no follow-up didn't get any kill. The Nature's Prophet TP'd out with his Boots of Travel, then jumped back in with his teleportation spell, thinking that he could do something, but instead teleported into 4 heroes at full HP because Black Hole doesn't deal damage. And then the Enchantress was just kind of, screwing around here in the no man's land right off the Radiant base, and that's that. So good job. And then the Lone Druid just backed completely. So when you don't have that sort of coordination, it's just kind of screwy. Well, we have the Nature's Prophet trying to rat as hard as he can. He's gonna run away. He's gonna run all of his mana out and die here to the Naga. He could have just stopped, waited for the ensnare to come out, and then TP'd away, or just try to wait the thing up. Instead, gets stunned, gets taken down, and now the Dire Team will be picked apart by Radiant side's superior one hero focus spells. That's what the Radiant needs to do. They have Hook, they have Dismember, they have Chaos Bolt, they have Reality Rift. They have these spells that are good on one target. So if you can coordinate and focus on one hero, that's fine. You can still win team fights with these one target spells. You just have to know who you're going on and make sure that they are of enough value to have it worth it.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
So it's not a big deal that they have these single target spells against a team like this in team fights, but the problem is that the Dark Side really shouldn't really care. Their strat shouldn't care about team fighting. It's all about the zoo. It's all about pushing with creeps. And yeah, that guy sums it up. Screwed around a little too much. Well, there's the Naga song coming out. They're gonna get a really nice setup here because the Dire Side's not pushing with all of their heroes. That'll be the Chen falling. That'll be an Enchantress falling. It's not enough damage on the Ancient. It regens at 3 HP per second, which doesn't sound like a lot, but over like a couple minutes, that's most of the HP. So, and they have this Radiance for counter push. So if it's not a 5-man push, the Radiant will hold off just fine. And I'm beginning to wonder. I don't know. This is gonna suck. This is the suck zone, guys. We are taking a deep turn into the realm of suck. So a couple things that I still think the Dire Side could finished right now, without any more items, without Aegis, without anything new on this team. If they just pushed as 5 right now, they could win. Easy peasy. Because they have the Radiance on the Bear, they have 2 Necro 3s, they have Ags on Enchantress, the Enigma not only has a Blink Dagger, but also has BKB. They have, I mean, oh man, don't want to sound like an idiot, but I feel like I've already done that. I feel like the only thing that they have to fear with this black hole being stopped is the ensnare. Prevents works on I know it worked on magical immune units. It stops things. So that's the only thing they got to worry about. That's the only thing that this Enigma has to worry about, and about getting the black hole. And I have to note, this Enigma has not used the black hole yet for anything offensive. It's always been defensive, super odd defensive black holes. Hollow Blast actually being microed pretty well. This is what I'm talking about. This is what they were missing and what they needed. That'll be a Necro Creep dead. Level 2 one, that's pretty good experience. Hollow Blast getting microed really solidly. That'll pass right over the Dire team. And there's the black hole coming out in the end. But a bash? No. He just canceled it on his own. It wasn't an ensnare used on him, so I don't know why he stopped doing it. And that will be the Enchantress and the Chen down. No, the Enchantress and the Enigma down. Bear Summon keeps it away from him. Keeps it, the Lone Druid off only for a moment. But, yeah, they didn't need to push this tower, and they might have actually waited too long. I might have spoken too soon, and I hadn't noted the Heart of Tarrasque on the Naga. The Heart of Tarrasque makes it significantly harder to kill the Naga, which is their largest threat. He'll be Chen falling due to the superior carry abilities of the CK. 4 dead, tower not taken. I'm not sure. I'm sure Nature's Prophet was there. I don't doubt that at all, but he didn't die, and I don't think he did much besides throw out the creeps, throw out the ultimate, and say good luck. Good luck, bros. So this is a pretty interesting build. I kind of like the gamey Manta style build because Reality Rift pulls in all of your illusions regardless of source. So you can get how many? You can get a chance of 4, and 2 there. So you can get almost 6 illusions, 7 CK illusions, or 7 CKs bashing one guy. That's, I mean, it's not useful in a lot of situations, but it's kind of fun. And I'm sure I've screwed over the opportunity to talk about already. Well, we'll see more Necro books coming out from the Dire side, realizing that it's like their last great hope to spam Necro books and be rats in general. We'll see a Relocate coming back with just the IO, but Pudge is here to defend, and this Nature's Prophet is, oh my gosh, he has yet to buy one of the two items you need to successfully rat. You need Shadow Blade or a Blink Dagger to rat. Admiral Bulldog, relatively well known. You guys may have heard of him, may have not, from this little team called Alliance. They only won TI3 or whatever. Best Nature's Prophet player in the world, arguably. He gets Blink Dagger now. So I've seen a lot of pub players, following his meta of Lone Druid. But you kind of, to rat effectively, to do this sort of thing, you need a way to get out. His only way to get out is to Boots of Travel, and they have pretty good and very solid channel breakers. Like Ensnare, we got Chaos Bolt, Reality Rift. No, Reality Rift doesn't do it. But you have Hook and Dismember, and Pudge has Blink and a Radiance of his own. What? I don't know. That's weird as heck. Coddle back from several minutes of being abandoned, and he's definitely got the abandon for the game. That was like easily more than 5 minutes. Oh, there's the Dismember coming out, and I'm an idiot because I forgot the Dismember goes through BKB. So that is something the Enigma has to worry about. With the Coddle back and microing on his own, oh, he did lose a lot of the items he got, as in like all of them.
Dire's top tower.
Hopefully that'll stop him being a little less greedy.
Dire structures are
I'm not sure why the dire side keep doing these like single person pushes. All they have to do is put 5 people bottom, all the necro books they have, which is 3 at this point. One's level 1. No, maybe they have 2 of them. No, 3. Okay, they do have 3. I can count still, guys. I can still count. 3 necro books, the bear, all of the summons, a full Chen with like three big creeps, Enchantress with a big creep. Throw them all bottom, throw them at the tower. The tower's going to fall, you can get the ranged barracks, you back up, you don't commit to a big fight. You try to stay out, you try to keep as many people out of the Naga thing, but if they come in for big stuff, you use the Enigma Black Hole. You use the Enigma Black Hole, you make them focus that down, and in the meantime, you have the Lone Druid eating people, but instead the Black Hole's going to be used on the solo CK. Kind of worth, and by kind of, I mean not really. CK is only going to be dead for 65 seconds. These are going to have to be a big 65 seconds for the Dire team. They need to do more than just push this lane out. They need to be here. They need to be here now. They need to be here 20 seconds ago. And these guys need boots of travel, really. 45 minutes. If your lineup is at 44 minutes, if your lineup is this based on pushing and not team fighting, heck, even team fighting sometimes, you kind of need boots of travel for this. With the CK dead, and CK is a very large chunk of gold. You can see here with his net worth, as long as I cycle through all of them, he is the second highest on the net worth, behind only the Naga Siren. You take him out, that is a significant chunk of gold that is inaccessible for the Radiant side. So what you do is, even if he buys back, that's still a win for you from a committed push bottom. That's still a win because he uses gold, he doesn't get gold in the meantime, and he doesn't use buyback for 5 minutes. So you take out that much gold on the enemy team when you're pushing like this, you have to capitalize on pushing the lane. You don't need to push top lane. It will push itself. It has mega creeps. You can throw the Spirit Bear out there and then rotate like, oh man, there we go. Rotate like that down there. You know, he might have just had like 20 seconds left on his respawn timer, but just put pressure, force rotations, get them to move out of position somehow. But this top wave push is kind of pointless. It's super obvious. It started back here. It started back here. You know, they haven't moved here. It's very easy for the Radiant to predict this, and now they're going to get picked off, and the Dire team is going to get kind of murdered. Oh man, the Naga song kind of breaks the Pudge, messes with the Pudge because of his dismember on the Nature's Prophet, but it's fine because the Nature's Prophet doesn't have any survivability or a way to dodge any of that. And CK, back alive, has his Manta's illusions. I don't know how he got those illusions. It's really bizarre, but he'll be able to clean up really easily. And now Chen apparently lagged out, and mentions that from being lagged out of the game. Oh, I guess he sent it before he lagged out, but it still got sent because he was like in the game. And that'll be a 5-man wipe on the Radiant team. A game that started really, really stupidly, and then kind of went more stupidly for a little bit longer, has now gone into a really interesting game of back and forth ratting. So CK trying to backdoor this top tower is actually kind of funny because he doesn't have enough damage for it. Yeah. He had the Manta illusions, he had the armlet, but it's just not quite there yet. If he had the Phantasm, he could have easily taken the tower, but that's it. Just the tower.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone.
Alright, I need to take a breather for a second. Alright, Keeper of the Light. Almost got his mech back. Kind of useful. But this Naga Siren is really doing work. With that Heart of Tarask pickup after the butterfly she got, it made it almost impossible for the Radiant team to kill her. I don't think they've killed her since then. Yeah, 15-4. I just don't think she's died since she picked up the Heart of Tarask. They don't have any way to bring her down unless she's sitting like this far deep by herself. Teams back here, sort of business, and they all 5 gang up on her because they got a lot of negative armor, they got a lot of creeps, but you're gonna have to. You're going to have to not only go through the Song of the Siren to keep her locked down for that duration, You're also going to have to
Bad
deal enough
dude's top
damage
tower
to
gonna
kill her
fall
instant
over
that she just
soon.
walks out of
Gamiest's
there.
top tower has fallen.
So, kudos to Naga Siren for being
Gott in Himmel!
a decent player and the reason this game still has the Radiant still have a chance to win this game. Well, that and the fact that the Radiant have a chance to win this game is because the Dire are, you know, drafted a moronic, really not moronic, but it's a really funny draft, but not one that will seriously win them the game, unless the other team is stupid and plays stupid things, and just repeating myself. Nature's Prophet, being the boss that he is, going way too deep again in enemy territory without any sort of way to get out, yet again, but except this time the Pudge Blink Dagger was on cooldown, so that was kind of unfortunate. CK builds a Divine Rapier. Well, I knew he had to use that Sacred Relic for something, and I kind of figured it'd be another Radiance. So, cool. Oh, look at that. As the stupid zone. We're in it. We're firmly in the stupid zone. I'm kind of disappointed in this Chen, how he's playing. He rarely has he rarely has max creeps, and when he does, like, only one of them is a big creep. He's not spending a lot of time, even when they get killed like this. It's just, you know, pick up a creep. Okay, I guess Enchantress is kind of stealing a few of these, but... And their jungle looks like it's been gimped pretty hard. Well, we'll see that the CK take out the Nature's Prophet. I guess CK just walked into him because Nature's Prophet doesn't have Shadow Blade or Blink yet again. So it's fairly easy for him to just throw a stun, throw a Reality Rift, and murder. Divine Rapier will kind of allow you to do that. There is one drawback to getting Divine Rapier on Chaos Knight, though. It is a tremendous amount of damage, but that damage is only applied to your main hero. An illusion-based hero, and one that has gone so hard into the realm of illusions, such as the Manta style, you're going to want to get stats. Oh, he is kind of deep here, but the bear is the only lockdown they have. And that was a weird voice line. Holy crap, I just realized I need to talk about the IO. Anyway, you want to get stat items on heroes that build this heavily into illusion-based stuff, because plus damage doesn't get accounted into these illusions. Here, we click on one. It says that, but that's a lie, trust me. I know, it sounds weird that, like, I'm just calling the game itself a liar, but it's not how much damage is done. Illusions show how much damage their main hero does, but it doesn't show how much damage they actually do. And plus damage, the damage on this side of the green damage, I guess is just the easier way to say it, is not counted into the not counted into the damage of the illusion. Well, the Nature's Prophet trying to rat yet again, but will inevitably fail because, oh man, it's a stun. Nope. Quarter second too late. Pudge Blink was not enough. Buys a second Radiance. Yes, he seriously wants to win this game. Very much so. Those of you who do not know, Radiance do not stack, even on other heroes. So not only did his first Radiance was a waste, his second Radiance was a double waste. So, yeah. So something I didn't mention, and I think is totally awesome, that I hardly ever get to see, is the IO as a Heart of Tarask. The reason this is awesome is because when you have tether, when you tether on somebody, they share the HP regen of the heart. So what that means is that he can tether with somebody, and as long as he positions properly and doesn't take damage, that person will get heart regen, which is, or even just healing up somebody from running from a fight. He can just be like, yo, I got Heart of Tarask regen. Heal somebody, and then that guy's like, bing. It's good. And so he's a walking fountain now. People don't need to go back to base with him here.
Enough this man.
My goodness, this Naga is huge with a rapier of her own. I'm really good at keeping track of items, guys, if you didn't notice. The IO, even with the heart, is still spending all. Still wants to make sure he gets all the use out of those earn charges. So yeah. The dire side picking up more serious items on most of their heroes and whatnot, apart from the Nature's Prophet yet again, because he's been sitting at about 1,000 gold for like 15 minutes here now. Buying more serious items, and it's still not helping them because they aren't committing to a push. Thankfully, the Chen has finally picked up three big creeps, so they'll be barreling down the mid lane. But it doesn't matter. The Naga's one simple TP away, and then the push is dead. The Coddle is here and no longer has to be microed, and he is making bank off all these summons.
Bad Dude's top racks is getting nerfed.
Oh my. Not even a crit is needed for that.
Bad Dude's racks is now officially burger.
Well, the top Rex will go down. There is that'll be the Enchantress going down, and it looks like, oh wow, that's a lot of damage on the comp. It looks like the Radiant have re-salvaged the game that they threw. They threw after they caught the game that the Dire threw after they caught the game that the Radiant threw. It does look like, in the end, the Radiant will get the last laugh here, because they carry harder, they played better, and well, they played better once they realized they were being, freaking idiots. The early game, they gave the Dire side, okay, I guess I should qualify. At the very beginning of the game, they did quite well by cleaning up the Roshan kills and all that stuff, because it was very, relocate canceled, but the Aegis will pop and she'll go back. Yeah. They had a window, and to be fair, that window was stinking huge. It was like 25 to 45-ish, or 40. Oh, 30, I mean, a little bit of time extended after the, that push at 34 minutes, but they blew it after that botched thing. They could have come back. They had a shot. They had a shot to come back. Does he have a third one yet? No. Okay, he's just talking about team. They had a shot after that botched team fight. All they had to do was like, okay, you know what? We got almost team wiped. Nature's Prophet, stick with us. Stop running in by yourself without a mobility item. Wall push bottom. We have 3 Necros. He's gonna die here. Yep, that's it. We have like 2 Necro 3s, a Necro 1. We got a bunch of summons. We got, the Coddle is still DC'd at the time, and all they had to do was push bottom as 5 without getting picked off, without having the weirdest Enigma black hole initiation. He just had to stay on the back, not be the main focus, not be the main focus for the initiation, and everything was fine. Everything was good. Naga had just picked up a heart and that one push bottom, but they kind of like half committed to it. All she had was a butterfly, but that was fine. A lot of their damage wasn't physical. A lot of it was magical, though. I guess I'm realizing that they had radiance of their own at the time, but they just didn't do that. They didn't gather together. Nature's Prophet, how many deaths? 17 deaths! Guys, this is not how to Nature's Prophet. This guy is not Nature's Profiting. This guy is Nature's deficiting. Wow, that was a terrible joke. I'm not even sure I could call that a joke.
Bad Dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Oh, canceled TP on the Naga. Not sure why. No specific reason. Just decided, I have a heart. I really don't need to go back to base. But that actually might... Oh my gosh. That actually might be the downfall. The canceled TP on the Naga means she is not here to defend. She's coming over here. She's fast. The Fortify will help. But the Zoo is here. The Necros are doing a significant amount of damage. Pudge just has to blink 1 second. It's doing damage. Holy crap, the Blinding Light coming out. Things aren't hitting. The Cowl Blast coming over. Oh my goodness. The TP coming in. The Boots of Travel. It just has to hit the... Oh my goodness. Holy crap. The Naga canceling her TP lost them the game. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The gamiest game I've ever seen. I don't even know. I don't even know. I think that game broke my mind. I'm pretty certain it broke my mind. So congratulations to the Dire team for capitalizing on Naga making one stupid play, but when you're that farmed and you have that much gold and your team is depending on you that much, one stupid play can lose you the game. It didn't look like to me that the TP was canceled. There was the Dire team doesn't have any range disables, not anything that can pierce the Naga song. She wasn't disabled, but the hook, there was no hook or like teammate griefing. The only thing I can think of was a misclick or self cancel. So, as absolutely, can't hold. That was absolutely the Naga's fault for the TP. Very interesting game. A lot of really stupid things. I laughed. I cried. I mean, it was a game of Dota, but just barely a game of Dota. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope that I'll be able to upload this soon. I'll upload this as soon as it finishes rendering, which will be probably sometime in the morning because I have to sleep sometime. And I hope the guy who originally uploaded this game is entertained, if not by my absolutely professional casting, by reliving this experience that he said he and his friends got to still have a laugh over. So hopefully everyone had a good time enjoying it. If you guys have any feedback, and I sure hope you guys do, leave it in the comments below. I don't know. I have a fun time casting, and I need to practice a bit more, but I'm just bad with scheduling and stuff. But if you do want to see me, play and fail solo ranked games or just super clowny games with my friends, I do stream. So shameless plug there because I want people to watch it and things. So I have Twitch linked, I think, to my account here, so I'm not gonna hoard out so much that I'm gonna like say it in the video or anything. Just go watch it or whatever. Or if you're so impressed by my professional casting, I'm hoping to do more casting soon. So if you have any more interesting games, doubtful that it's as interesting as this game, but I would like to do some more. Slightly more serious games that look at like normal examples of normal Dota. So send them to me, let me know, or post them on the r/Dota2 Cast It subreddit, as there's a pretty decent, if small, community of amateur casters such as myself, some far better than myself, I might add. That all you gotta do is ask to have your game cast. So well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.